Life is going to keep throwing you curveballs. It's going to send you disappointments and upsets and failures and pivots and twists and turns. Most of the time, we don't usually get what we want. When I look at my life and I wake up every morning super pumped to have my coffee, to do my morning practice, to go to my workout, I look around my house and I'm like, man, this place is amazing. My life is a freaking masterpiece. It's often not because I've gotten what I wanted in life. In fact, the opposite, my husband died, my last relationship ended, my business isn't really going all that well by most definitions of success, at least financially. But it's how I've chosen to respond. Do I choose a narrative that brings me suffering? Or do you choose a perspective that's going to bring you joy, that's going to empower you by searching for the lesson, looking for the redirect, trusting that everything in your life is expanding you into the version of you you're meant to become? We focus so much about what we need to do in order to feel a certain way, when often, the outcome is largely out of our control. And so it's funny because I've had to kind of take on this response from a reactive standpoint with my husband dying and my relationship ending and trying to shift the way I relate to that event in my life. But it's also for the things that I am actively pursuing, like in my business. I am hoping for a certain outcome, thinking that that outcome is going to make me feel a certain way, when really that's giving away my power. That's kind of becoming a victim to my own life by thinking that if I make a certain amount of money, I'm going to feel a level of safety or liberation because I'll have more opportunities, or believing that if I enroll all the clients, if my social media following doubles, that I'm finally going to feel worthy. We have this idea that we need to find someone to love us in order for us to feel lovable. And these are all very subconscious patterns, right? But the way that we take power back is by realizing that we can find love, worthiness, safety, and liberation from within. And we do that right now in this moment. And then we magnetize those opportunities our way. I am not perfect at this. I am learning as I go. I've just realized recently how much power I have been giving away by hoping for a certain outcome in my business. And instead of just accepting kind of where I'm at and loving the lessons along the way.